Nächste Geschichte. Was kriegen wir dann als nächstes? Lass mich mal überlegen. Zum Warpen habe ich so oder so nichts. Ich habe Seele nicht bekommen. Und ich habe mindestens 200 Mal gemacht. Naja. Mein Schicksal sagt keine Seele. Tja. Schlendere über den Platz und haben eine Sonnenscheibe auf den. Aber warum konnte sie die jetzt... Wenn Leute von Mara befallen sind, kann man die doch nicht mehr retten, oder? War das nicht so? Ach ja, ich wollte mein Team umändern. Figur, nee, Team. Ich brauche Eis, Feuer und Quantum. Quantum ist aber nicht benötigt. Ich könnte den Jungen reinmachen. Ja. Damage Boost nehme ich mit rein. Oh, wait a minute. Habe ich den drin jetzt automatisch? Nee. Teamformation. Das aktivieren. So. Schlendern über den Platz.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door. Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see. Please, sign here. I heard there's a problem with their Meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened.
Warte mal.
I heard there's a problem. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there. Do you have friends?
Okay.
I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
Gar nicht.
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can...
Okay. Warum aufgehört?
Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Law Fu.
Ja.
And I'm a civil servant. The General hired me. Technically speaking, every traveler aboard the Law Fu is a guest of the General. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been... temporarily suspended.
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think? Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around, but this isn't some small-scale maintenance drill. The General has sent the Cloud Knights to check for hidden dangers. You may not need it right now, but if there's any help I can give you, come to me anytime.
Gut.
Excuse me, fella. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed. You don't remember? You dealt with those Mara-struck knights in the nick of time. I saw it all. A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lawfu. You must be the guests.
Oh, that's right.
If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Cool. Gerne. Av Astra Abozosk. Mein Team ist ausreichend. Probieren wir unser Kampf.
If the shipping passages in Cloudford changed even a little, the entire route would be drastically altered. Do you two know the way?
I do not.
I came this way. I know it like the back of my hand. Just follow me. So, silent but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set off.
Silent but deadly.
Do you hail from the Law Fu, young Master Don Hun? I see. It's fine if you prefer not to discuss further. I do often struggle to judge the boundaries of small talk. I hope I haven't offended you. Please do. Almost nothing. I was scheduled to leave the Law Fu when I heard there was a disturbance. Miss Su Shang here is a member of the Cloud Knights. You could try asking her. Her name is Su Shang. She apparently just transferred here from the Yao Qing. Every Senjo ship operates individually, but the Cloud Knights are all commanded by the Marshal. Therefore, it's normal for knights to transfer between ships. Me? Merchants don't belong anywhere. We wander and make the stars our home. But if you're curious, within the Alliance, I'm registered at the Xianzhou Yutre. Within the IPC, I'm registered at the Star Unity Mall branch at the North Valley Star. Therefore, Luo Cha is just the name I use within the Xianzhou. Outside of the Xianzhou, I use something more difficult to pronounce. I'm guessing you want to know that name too? The universe is a dangerous place. The IPC and the Alliance only provide for our safety during interstellar travel. On-site security is dependent on our own capacities. As such, I had to improve my swordplay and healing skills. You are also a wanderer, young Master Don Hung. Surely you understand. A story of ill luck. I found myself embroiled in a conflict and ended up owing a favor. Now I must assist in delivering these remains back to the Xianzhou. It would seem I am a magnet for such misfortune. I thought I would be safe on the Law Fu, but now... Of course.
Silent but deadly. Are you sure that nickname isn't annoying you? I should learn to be this easygoing. Go ahead. I'll tell you everything I know. I heard they found an antimatter Legion bomb. Out of safety, they locked down the entire ship. They'll only reopen it after they've removed the bomb. I don't know if all that's true, though. Anyway, the higher-ups didn't say anything. They just got me to evacuate the civilians of Cloudford. Nope, I met him when I met you. But yeah, now that you mention it, maybe I did see him somewhere. He seems a bit familiar. Where would that have been? Me? There's not much to talk about. Not that long ago. But I've been receiving strict Cloud Knight military training since I was a child. My parents are both famous on the Yaojin. I wouldn't be here otherwise. They've been training me ever since I was born. Don't look down on me just because I'm a new recruit. Yep. Have you been there before? I feel the Yaoqing and the Lafu have different characteristics. I might be a Lafu Cloud Knight now, but I still think the Yaoqing is better. For example, when it comes to leadership, I don't think General Qing Yuan is as reliable as our Madam General back on the Yaoqing. Actually, forget about the last sentence. Just pretend I never said it.
Los geht's. Cool, kann ich mit meinem Team jetzt also weiterarbeiten? Oh, was ist hier los?
Huh? Su Shang, what are you doing here?
I have orders to evacuate civilians. See these two behind me? I need to get them out of here quickly. It's too dangerous.
You can say that again. Some comrades were injured by monsters in the vicinity. They only just made it out. I'm taking up the rear. I should be out of here soon. You guys should hurry.
Okay. Tushan, was machst denn du hier? Oh no. Ah, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Finde ich hier oben noch was? Ah, okay. Ich darf nirgendwo hin. Ich muss mich jetzt hier...
Hey, silent but deadly. Shout if you see any danger, okay? Don't think just because you know a move or two, you can charge off by yourself.
March's six-faced ice. There was a fight here.
Denk ja nicht, mich zu attackieren. Oh, Rocky. Da kam gar keine Nachricht. Und der wollte mal schnell vorbeischauen. Wie es dir? Geht's dir? Ah ja, es geht einigermaßen. Es geht mir schon ein bisschen besser. Das war recht schlimm in den letzten 2-3 Tagen. Da bin ich ein bisschen froh, dass es besser geworden ist. Aber mir ist immer noch übel. Durchfall habe ich auch noch. Naja. Da muss ich durch. Heute Abend werde ich vielleicht ein bisschen der Monologist spielen. Ich habe gehört, es gibt neue Updates. Können wir uns dann also mal anschauen. Oh, was ist mit dir los?
A Cloud Knight stricken with Mara. How could the mutations get this bad? Is the Stellaron exerting an effect?
Vielen lieben Dank. Die ganze Zeit nur im Bett zu liegen und nichts zu machen ist blöd, deswegen...
There's supposed to be a passage.
Es hieß auch, ich soll mal ein bisschen raus. Na, mal schauen.
Somebody used the Cloudford control panel to block the road with containers.
Who did this? I'm terrible with machines and stuff. Hold on. How do you know?
I'm a traveling merchant. I've been here many times. Now, for a Cloud Knight to be unfamiliar with the local topography.
I told you, I was only just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I don't come here very often.
Sweet. Hier kann ich das Bedienfeld bedienen.
Panel.
Ah.
Is that the one?
Let me see. Whoa, Locha, you've got sharp eyes.
Kann ich nicht das nutzen? Ich muss es so oder so nutzen. Gehen. Naja gut, wir haben uns ja selbst den Weg versperrt. Müssen wir ihn erstmal freiräumen. Ich muss da runter. Um da runter zu kommen. Ah, hier. Du bist bald da, wo ich bin. Oh, super. Also die Story geht noch recht weit, oder? Das wäre halt schön, weil es macht recht viel Spaß. Hallo, du Legion. Steht doch was ein Ding hier. Das ist aber mein.
Time for some swordplay.
Weißt du was? Ich glaube, wenn wir einfach nur sie einsetzen, sind wir fertig.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Wird wahrscheinlich dann wieder dauern ein bisschen, bis die nächste Mission wieder startet. Oh, was macht er für einen...
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Warum setzt sie das nicht ein? Na, vielleicht ich schlage einfach mal nochmal zu, dann macht sie es.
You won't get away.
Geht doch. Hier ist sie recht stark, aber naja. Okay. Diesmal haben wir nicht so viel Glück, also besser gesagt, Dan Hahn.
Let's go say hi.
Das stimmt. Let's go say hi.
In the name of Landau,
Und das will ich auch noch.
years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Is that all?
Merciful Medicus.
Oh,
A strong adversary. Help me improve. Strike with heart. Let's be friends, shall we?
ich würde sagen,
All the best.
da hauen wir so rein. Das Beste. So. Natürlich steht er wieder auf.
The die is cast.
Du darfst nicht.
You won't get away.
Sehr schön. Und er darf trotzdem einsetzen. Mist. Er hat einen Damage Boost. Ich gebe ihr auch noch
Evil has
einen.
begun.
Kann ich da auswählen, wen ich da...
Thousand wonders to raise your spirit.
Cool. Kann ich das nochmal nachprüfen, was das macht? Hier. Stellt für einen verbindenden Energie wieder her und erhöht seinen zugefügten Schaden.
Good omens. Fight has won.
A miracle.
Is that all?
Ich hab Schild. Sehr
Time for a
schön.
detailed overhaul.
Einer ist nur down.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Bam. Gefühlt ist er ja schon.
Customers are always welcome.
Ich glaube, wir brauchen keinen weiteren Schild. Der Buff hält nur noch eine Runde anscheinend. Na dann. Sehr schön.
Blade in flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Sehr schön.
Victory by the blade.
Keine Kisten. Das ist irgendwie ein bisschen schade. Ja. Naja, können wir nicht ändern. Sollen wir mal gucken, kriegen wir überhaupt ein Schiff? Navigationskompass. Ne, wir müssen... Doch, genau. Ich muss mich erstmal dran gewöhnen. Sehr schön. Da kommt eins. Juhu.
Thank goodness. There's one star skiff left.
No, where?
Judging by where it's docked, it must be heading for Central Starskiff Haven. Nice. We'll be safe there. Come on, let's climb aboard.
Let's hurry. Please, do. Not really. I've just seen them before. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, what makes you ask that, young master? I'm happy as long as I get to leave this place.
Bei Demo gab es ein Update. Genau. Also das, unter... Wo hat das gepostet? Unter Spielvorschläge hat Hopfenhirte den Update gepostet. Ich hoffe natürlich, dass es jetzt schon draußen ist. Wenn nicht, dann auch okay.
I'm not a very interesting person. At this stage, I'm just taking it one step at a time. Thankfully, as a registered merchant on the Xianzhou, I get a discount on all my expenses. In that regard, it makes sense for me to stay a little longer.
Dämonologist, Version 0.4. Es gibt ein neues Haus, also was man betreten kann. Das Lighthouse und das Abandoned-Haus hat ein neues Stockwerk. A new Safe House. Customization vom Safe House. Crouch-Mechanik, man kann jetzt endlich crouchen. Neue Radiomusik. That players can now select and eliminate evidence of ghost, but they still cannot select the ghost. Warum auch immer. Nee, auf meinem Discord. Blacklist automatically kick players who enter your lobby. Also wenn du da auch drauf willst, musst du nur Ausrufezeichen DC eingeben. Dann bekommst du schon den Link.
Miss Sushang said she could show me around if I find myself unable to leave.
Oh.
I had some more trading to do on the other Xianzhou ships, but my main appointment was with Miss Ting Yun of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild. We had a business deal to discuss, but I fear it will no longer go ahead. Most of the deals won't be particularly profitable. The IPC takes the majority. There's only one that might be worth the journey. A direct trade with the Fenghu.
Aha.
Of course.
Let's hurry and get on the star skiff. Something else? There should be a dedicated evacuation team waiting for us. You can go with them. I don't know. I think we should be okay. Let's get out of here first and talk about it when we're in the clear.
Okay.
Not the best time. No need to thank me. Just a Cloud Knight doing her job. That depends on the higher-ups. If there's still civilians to evacuate, then I'll need to come back.
Wir dürfen nicht vergessen, er darf ja eigentlich gar nicht mehr betreten, ne?
Okay, but think fast.
Okay, wir gehen jetzt drauf. Wir haben mit allen gesprochen. Wir sind durch. Wolkenfurt verlassen. Ja. Schön.
Got places to be? I'm your best guide.
Mit dem habe ich ja schon mal gesprochen. Was willst du, Junge? Wie kann ich dir
Oh, that's
helfen?
right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm-Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
Okay.
As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred.
Okay.
Thanks to the Ten Lords' commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance. As if they're turning into some sort of monster.
Das war mir vor dieser Krankheit noch so nicht bekannt.
That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire, as they say. Despite being just a servant of the Realm-Keeping Commission, spending a considerable amount of time on the front lines has sharpened my senses to potential dangers.
Oh, das freut mich, Rocky. Na, du findest es unter Spielevorschläge. Da hat Hopfen das reingepostet.
You're a capable person. And since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Mara-struck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm-Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
Oh. 13 mal Getränke. Ich nehme mal diese Karte. Okay.
I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the Seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
Ja, warte mal. Oh. Wie viele Zettel finde ich hier? Oh. Haben wir hier noch einen Zettel? Zettel, kein Zettel. Okay. Jetzt wollen wir mal lesen. Oh, no. Ich sehe es. Gib mir alle Zettel.
I read the letter you obtained from the Mara-struck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Mara-struck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy. That's right. Since the Alliance was first established, all medical practices aboard the Xianzhou adhere to strict standards that prohibit long life or mutant modifications under the guise of curing.
Somit können die Leute kein längeres Leben suchen oder Mutationen unter dem Deckmantel einer Behandlung vornehmen.
I went through all our files to find information on the experiment in question, and found nothing. I started thinking about how the Alchemy Commission's delve was sealed off. There must be an unspeakable secret locked away there. The author of this letter was likely the Mara-struck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Oh, Tokyo Toga. Willkommen zurück. Hallo, wie geht's dir?
They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more.
Hoya-chan.
The seat of divine foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status
Auch dir ein
before the
Wunderschön.
situation reaches a point of no return.
Jetzt aber Schluss. Einen wunderschönen guten Tag dir auch. Wie geht's dir? Hoffentlich auch gut.
If you come across any similar clues about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of divine foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require. Excellent. Your work will not be in vain. The Seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in Outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there?
Mach ich. Das Update müsste schon laut da sein, laut der Internetseite. Super. Na, ich update dann nachher, wenn ich dann den Stream ende. Mir geht's gut, muss nur gleich auf Spätschichten. Ja, Spätschichten, nicht schön.
We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation.
Aber wir machen das Beste draus, gell? Dann haben wir mehr vom Tag. Ne, Shoya? Gleich auf Spätschicht. Warte mal, wenn der Spätschicht geht, dann müsste es ja voll lange gehen, oder?
Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered.
Oh no.
You are a fresh face in the Lafu, and an Outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Jetzt ist die Frage. Das ist jetzt die Hauptmission. Also in der Zeit können wir nichts machen und wir haben uns dazu sozusagen die Aufgabe gemacht, herauszufinden, wie wir... wie kommen wir jetzt dorthin? Kommen wir da rein? Von da aus? Was? Eine sprechende Vase? Warum lebst du in einer Vase? Warum lebst du nicht in einer Vase? Die sterbliche Welt ist grausam und böse. Nur in dieser Vase kann ich meinen Frieden finden. Das Universum ist ein unendlicher Vogelkäfig. Und dieses Schneckenhaus ist genauso befriedigend wie eine ganze Welt. Oh! Einzige, was ich habe, würde man das in der Vase nicht einmal wahrnehmen. Du hast sie doch bemerkt, falls du nicht schon jetzt eine besondere Person bist du etwas Großem bestimmt. Dann hilf doch mal verstehen und entschuldige dafür, dass du mich gestört hast. Was habe ich davon, wenn ich dir helfe? Was? Obwohl ich schon seit Jahrtausend Jahren nicht mehr in dieser Welt bin, kann ich mich immer noch eine kleine Summe als Dank leisten. Was? Finde bitte 5 Abfallsäcke für mich. In dieser Vase herrscht ein makelloses Vakuum, das mich seit jeher die Hektik des irdischen Lebens vermissen lässt. Wenn du den Müll gefunden hast, kannst du ihn einfach in meine Vase werfen. Was? Hm? Ich soll Müll finden und ihn dann reinwerfen. Die Quest mache ich irgendwann mal, aber nicht jetzt. Wie komme ich da jetzt hoch? Ach da. Ich muss jetzt leider auch los. Wollte noch alles sagen. Natürlich. Und danke fürs Aufkreuzen. Mach's gut und viel Spaß. Hä? Untersuchen. Gesperrter Bereich. Okay. Immer diese Quests. Gewöhnlicher Schatz, deswegen... Auswählen wieder klickt. Okay. Da kann ich auch nicht hin. Da steht eine Wache. Die wird nicht umsonst da stehen. Wieder ein Schatz.
Grass. You look...
I don't believe in
Need your
ghosts.
extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Was verkaufst du? Ah, Basiszutaten. Und Stein der Jagd. Kaufen wir einfach. So wie den Rest. Ah. So. Da. Ups, ich habe nicht alles gekauft. Synthesematerial Stufe 1. Nach 17 Stunden tut sich das wieder aktualisieren. Ah, interessant. Also kann ich die auch eigentlich hier kaufen. Meister der... Was? Selbst der Standard der kurzlebigen Spezies nachzuurteilen. Hast du bereits am Fuß? Jetzt mach mich doch nicht so wahnsinnig. Ich will dich nur warnen, hier gibt es eine Redewendung. Gute Medizin schmeckt bitter. Ich hoffe, du nimmst dir das zu Herzen, was ich dir gesagt habe. Du musst nur Langlebigkeitspillen von Nutri-Schätze kaufen. Dann kannst du ewig leben. Wir Bewohner von der alle, die sie nehmen, leben sie. Auferstehungstablette. Stellt 2 Technikpunkte wieder her. Kaufe ich nur deswegen. Aber Nutri-Score. Nee. Wenn es der Nutri-Score ist, muss ich sagen, haben sie den Witz echt gut hingekriegt.
This'll get a good price.
So, da ist ein Händler, da war ein Händler und hier hinten ist auch noch ein Händler.
Come on, draw already.
Das ist ein Verkaufsautomat sogar. Junko-Bohnensaft. Einfach mal kaufen. Maltrumwasser auch mal kaufen. Haben ja genügend Geld. Daran soll es nicht liegen. Suche den Fächer im erhabenen Heiligtum. Der Typ ist mir sehr verdächtig. Bin ich ehrlich.
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time. Do you yearn for immortality? Excellent. Who would turn down the opportunity to live forever?
Wirst du jemanden versuchen zu pullen? Ja, ich schätze schon. Ich habe auch Seele versucht, aber nichts bekommen leider. Voll
Xianzhou
traurig.
doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-lived species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality. My name is Green Hibiscus. I came to Exalting Sanctum in hopes of a fated encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality. What do you say? How about we find a more suitable spot to talk about all this? Let's make haste. There are too many people here to linger.
Okay.
Here we are. This is the place. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If it were so easy, we'd be a far larger group, and there'd be no need for secrecy. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I was unable to expose my true identity in Exalting Sanctum, but now I can reveal everything. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group, holding firm in their belief that merciful Medicus is the one ultimate faith. As followers, we refer to ourselves as disciples, dedicated to our cause. If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must become a disciple. But to become a disciple, you must first pass several small trials. Please excuse me. Our expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers. If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable. No need to be concerned about him. Much like yourself, he is here to undergo the trials.
Ah, okay.
What you seek, you will surely find. Merciful Medicus is magnanimous. They do not lightly refuse a prayer. As such, the initiation trials for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus are nothing arduous. All you must do is transcribe this copy of thousand-handed Merciful Medicus's salvation 500 times by hand. This will allow your brothers and sisters to trust your faith, and you to become a disciple. This scripture is central to the disciples. You must maintain a pious heart during the transcription. It would be best if you could memorize the text. Of course, this is but the first trial. Once you have become a disciple, you will undergo numerous others. Don't worry. A traditional Xianzhou brush and inkstone has been prepared for you. Smooth action and an ergonomic design. I myself transcribed 50,000 copies with such instruments.
Warum? Was ist mit dem los? Okay. Hätte des tausendjährigen barmherzigen Medicus zu kopieren. Vor langer Zeit bereit Sanctus Medicus die Welt miteinander und Jüngern, lebte unter Rahu und klärte seine Glauben. Dein Zeigefinger ist etwas verkrampft und deine Schulter fühlt sich wund an, aber du hast erst eine Kopie fertiggestellt. 499 weitere Kopien warten noch auf dich. Oh no, als die Worte sprachen, waren die Neuen und Jungen von Jugend, Alter, Krankheit und Leiden befreit. Nachdem du das letzte Wort beendet hast, siehst du im Blickwinkel, wie der Wolkenritter auf dich zeigt.
Hey, stop writing! Get over here! Took you long enough. I know you. You're General Jingyuan's honored guest. Wait a second. You're here undercover, right? So am I. I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy on him. They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to become a disciple. I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Always know your enemy. Shh! Keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here. You can trust me with the transcription. I spent over 150 years pen pushing in the seat of divine foresight before I became a Cloud Knight. I could do this in my sleep.
Das war in Ordnung. Ich kümmere mich um die Kopien. Vor langer Zeit als Wolkenritter habe ich über 105 Jahre als Zivilist für den Thron der göttlichen Vorhersung gearbeitet. Was?
Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the seat of divine foresight.
Ich sag dir genau, wie es ablaufen wird. Ich helfe dir, den Text zu kopieren und du hilfst mir, nicht aufzufliegen. Ich muss den Thron der göttlichen Vorhersung Informationen übermitteln. Oh, da steht er auch schon.
Take your time, still your mind, and transcribe the text. allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed, merciful Medicus' salvation to permeate your being. You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Yes, it would appear you are finished. A fast and accurate transcription. It seems you are destined for immortality. Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first. Now, only the second remains.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
No need to worry. The second step is extraordinarily simple. It'll all be over soon enough. The disciples' initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect, and never suspect who you accept. So,
Was?
it's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple. Huh. Transcribing scripture allows us to ascertain your devotion, but determining whether or not you'll be loyal to the organization requires a stronger guarantee. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't write the rules.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. But we won't possibly be able to let either of you leave.
Fine. But at least let me prepare. I've never done anything like this before.
Very well. But you'll need to ask your opponent, too. Good. Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick. Where are you going? The trial isn't over.
Oh, ich kann nicht raus. Oh, okay. Huh.
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and let me get the heck out of here in one piece. You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here. That way, we both accomplish our objectives. Oh, I've seen your skills. Please don't mess up and actually kill me.
Ich weiß schon, was ich tue.
Good. I knew I could trust you. My life is in your hands.
Oh, das tut mir so
So,
leid.
have you prepared yourself? And you, Cloud Knight?
I'm ready.
Then, let's begin.
Well then, take this!
Oh mein Gott. Der tut mir so leid. Ich ein Vierer-Team gegen den einen. Der tut mir irgendwie übelst leid.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Bitte bleib am Leben.
What magnificent skill! He was fierce, but no match for you. I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him. Purple chrysanthemum, blue peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body. Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before?
Ich mag es, sie zu sammeln. Ich habe einen Partner, mit dem ich schon sehr lange zusammenarbeite.
A long-time associate, eh? You're well connected, I see. This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils. As such, this can be your first mission as a disciple. You take an active approach to getting things done. I'll be sure to pass that on to my superiors. In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. From now on, you will be known by the code name, Grey Peony. Well, Grey Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location later. Until then.
Du bringst den Wolkenritter an einen sicheren Ort.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I? Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next time you're around them. With your skills, you've got a better chance than most. I should report back to the seat of Divine Foresight. Stay safe, friend.
Huh. Stay safe, friend. Wie ging's nochmal hier runter? Ich glaube hier runterwärts, ne? Die Musik ist weg. Diese Stille. Außerdem habe ich nie da hier runter geschaut. Ja, da fließt einfach Wasser runter. Es sieht schön aus. Das war's dann aber auch schon. Wasserverschmutzung. Oh. Wo geht's da hin? Ja? Einige Zeit später. Oh, du hast eine Nachricht erhalten. Kinchu, alles in Ordnung? Ich habe immer an deine Fähigkeiten geglaubt. Wird der General sehr wütend auf mich sein. Ha, ja. Das kann passieren, ja. Diese Mini-Mission. Oh, warte mal. Bist du nicht ein kleiner Bruder des Generals?
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives? There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? Grey Peony? Ugh, this must be from Green Hibiscus.
Du hast dein Verteidiger gegenüber davon ganz erwiesen. Jetzt gebe ich dir die Chance, deine Identität und Fähigkeit zu stellen. Diese Mission ist von äußerster Wichtigkeit und sie keinem anderen anvertrauen. Nur ein Kämpfer wie du kann eine so wichtige Aufgabe übernehmen. Gestern eine Schülerin ist Schande untergetaucht. Sie hat einen Brief geschrieben, bevor sie übergelaufen ist. Unsere Nachforschung zufolge handelt es sich um die dringende Botschaft an den Thron der goldenen Vorhersung. Der Brief sollte noch nicht angekommen sein. Fange ihn ab und hilf uns, unsere Verluste zu begrenzen. Sobald du diese schwierige, aber auch ruhmreiche Aufgabe erledigt hast, werden wir dich zum Anführer der Jünger Sanctus den vorstellen. Wenn er einverstanden ist, kannst du die Reise auf dem Weg der Unsterblichkeit beginnen.
The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum's Cycrane stands.
Einmal hier unten und einmal da oben. Was wird oben sein?
Not on this stand. Let's check a different one.
War ja klar. Natürlich. Also auf nach da oben.
Need your extractor cleaned or your stars get...
What's written on this package? Seat of Divine Foresight Urgent? This is it. The mail the disciples want to intercept. Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Makes sense. This is critical intelligence after all. Let's see if I can crack the code.
Okay, das von den Handwerkskommissionen entwickelte Substratsystem des Jade-Abakus. Das Jade-Abakus. Verschiebe die Berechnungsmodule mit den verschiedenen Unterprogrammen auf den Basen mit entsprechenden Muster, sodass das Substrat normal funktionieren kann. Aha. Diese Berechnungsmodule kann verschoben werden. Wähle die aus, um die Berechnungsmodule zu verschieben. Bewegen alle Berechnungsmodule zu den entsprechenden Basen, damit das Substrat normal funktioniert. Ha. Ruhige. A und D. Nichts passiert. Ich kann das nicht drehen. So, maybe? Aha, ich verstehe.
Code cracked. Huh. It's an internal order from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a seat of divine foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept this.
Haben die Jünger des Sanctus Medicus mitbekommen, dass sich jemand in ihre Reihen geschlichen hat? Da verwundert es auch nicht, dass man sie verhindert.
I'll use my phone to make a copy, and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
Der hat auch so ein Handy?
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff, sir?
I don't believe in ghosts.
Da unten. Ah, okay. Ich wurde ja einfach dahin teleportiert. Beim letzten Mal. Ich hatte keine Ahnung, wo ich dann bin. Und schauen wir mal. Hallöle.
Mauve Moon, this is the reliable disciple I mentioned to you, Grey Peony. Grey Peony, this is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your arsenal. No need for modesty. I've studied martial arts for years. I can tell how strong you are with just a glance. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Good. Life is a miracle and a blessing. Any futile attempt to forsake it is a disgraceful betrayal. You have been enlightened to the significance of immortality. You have already surpassed those shameful mortals. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom. The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally.
Die Jünger, der mit den Herstellern der Medizipillen beauftragt wurde, hat gehört, dass du ein großer Kämpfer bist und hat deshalb dieses Rezept für dich
Some of
vorbereitet.
the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem. Do you have any questions? I don't know. I've heard our members are in the tens of thousands. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has a flat organizational structure. The head of each area reports directly to the Master. I know nothing about what goes on elsewhere. The benefit is that even if our enemies were to wipe out the Exalting Sanctum branch, it wouldn't affect our brothers and sisters in other areas.
Cool.
That's sensitive information. I know who they are, but for their security, I can't reveal their identities. It's not that I doubt your loyalty, Grey Peony. It's like I said, security. The boss? You mean the Master? You'll meet them, but for now there's no rush. Keep fulfilling your duties, as you have been. With your strength, you'll have an audience with the Master in no time.
Kann nur bis 10, war morgen Frühdienst. Ah, okay, okay.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century. I nearly became a Cloud Knight instructor. But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. I was never able to surpass the final barrier that separated me from the martial arts geniuses. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Once I took that medicine, I became more powerful than any mortal could ever dream of. Now, everything has changed. Jersine and his pitiful spearmanship are no more. All that remains is a loyal disciple of merciful Medicus. Wait. You recognize me? Where do you know me from? Your face changed when you heard my name.
Mav Moons, sir. We have a problem. I suspect this person may be the agent who's been looking for you.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let an agent infiltrate our ranks?
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed this person slay a Cloud Knight before my very eyes.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death without fear. Self-sacrifice is their way of fooling us into opening our doors. Merciful Medicus has sharpened my senses. Nothing gets past me. A pathetic mortal like you could never understand.
Okay.
In that case, divine foresight, devil, it's time for you to meet your demise.
Okay.
Merciful Medicus.
A strong adversary. Help me improve.
Gehen wir voll auf die
Blade
Tasten.
in flight!
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Dann soll es so sein.
Customers are always welcome.
Buff mal.
Evil's begun.
Danke. Was ist ihr Buff? Ich weiß gar nicht, was ihr Zusatz ist. Ich muss mir das mal anschauen. Der wird als erstes attackieren. Der später.
friends, shall we?
Was ist ihr Zusatz? Was ist ihre Besonderheit, die sie da unten hat? Oh, ich komm gleich wieder. So, warte mal. Details. Hält ein Schild, der Schaden absorbiert, solange der Schild besteht. Achso, warte mal, Fähigkeit. Technik. Stellt nach dem Einsatz der Technik unmittelbar 50 Punkte wieder her. Mhm. Was? Nachdem Tingyun einen Gegner angegriffen hat, fügt der gesegnete Verbündete den Gegnern sofort zusätzlichen Blitzschaden in Höhe seiner Angriff aus. Also das bedeutet, wenn ich jetzt den attackiere...
Chill out. Can we talk?
Secret of the Saints.
Was macht das
Time
jetzt?
for some swordplay. Strike with heart. Come one, come all. You won't get away.
Ja, wiederbelebt euch. Genau.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Und dann
Humanity
das.
never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
I hope you're prepared.
Ich kann nicht schreiben. Ich bin überhaupt nicht in der Lage zu schreiben.
The die is cast.
Was macht jetzt der Boost? Ich verstehe das immer nicht. Warte mal. Lichtkegel. Das wissen wir ja. Fliegt den anwesenden Gegner mit Blitzschaden in Höhe von dazu. Ich glaube, das ist einfach nur die Mitteilung, wie lang mein...
We were supposed to attack yesterday.
Kann ich 2
All
boosten?
the best.
Ich kann nur einen boosten. Ah.
Is that all?
How insignificant! Immortality.
You won't get away.
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus! Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress. You think you're a match for me, devil? Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
Swords to set.
Boah. Das war aber ganz schön viel Damage.
Merciful Medicus.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Combat is a series of
1,000 wonders
precise
to
machinations.
raise your spirit. Good omens. Sanctus won.
Es gibt keinen weiteren
Time
Buff.
for a detailed overhaul.
You will know justice.
Brauchen wir Schild? Na, ich glaube nicht. Ich glaube nicht. Ich schlag nochmal zu. Schick.
Secret of the Saints.
Time for some swordplay. Blade in flight. You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
So Mauve Moon was the agent that Qingzu lost contact with. He joined the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of divine foresight and tell Qingzu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
Sogar Meister. Cool.
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece. So, what happened? Did everything go as planned? Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch. I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates. Using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures. Down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence, the seat of divine foresight will be able to improve its strategy. And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about? The current state. I'm afraid we know next to nothing. We dispatched agents, but they were only able to linger on the edges of the organization. Your operation is the furthest anyone's managed to infiltrate. The seat of divine foresight is still striving to answer one question. Is this but the resurgent shadow of an organization silenced 1,000 years ago? Or have they been lurking in the darkness all along? Whatever the case, this sudden reemergence hints at a hidden conspiracy. It's troubled me deeply over recent few months. Not at all. The Disciples' secret letter makes it sound as if we infiltrated their ranks in great numbers. The reality is that only a handful of agents have successfully slipped into the organization, and the majority of them lacked the strength you had to make it back unscathed after their identity was exposed. They didn't have the wisdom and good fortune to gain the organization's trust quickly. An agent can't actually consume those pellets of the Disciples. Doing so would mean the end of their life as they knew it.
Unsere Agenten konnten verlieren.
The point is, there hasn't been anyone like you who managed to delve into the group's core and obtain so much first-hand information. Thousand-handed Merciful Medicus' salvation is a manuscript transcribed from a sacred text. I don't know where the Disciples obtained it. It likely consists of fragments of banned works from the Befall era. As I see it, there isn't anything particularly alarming about the text. It recalls the acts of the Plague's author's warped creatures from an equally warped perspective.
Okay.
The scripture doesn't have the power to lead people astray. They do that to themselves. But it does feed lies and false hope.